Hello everybody, this is YDYT. I would like to welcome every single one of you back to a brand new series on my channel. This is my survival single player world. So, I've been thinking about bringing this back for a little while, as we used to have this pretty regularly, or not really super regularly, but decently regularly. But now, it sort of faded off because I didn't really have much inspiration or stuff that I wanted to do in the world, because I didn't properly choose a seed, I didn't get started how I'd like to, and it wasn't right. So I figured we'd start a new world here, and basically the whole premise around this is going to be doing a project that I've been wanting to do for a little while now, and was actually going to be done on the next season of the Wells Night Gaming Patreon server. But I was going to be doing that with a teammate, but he is now backed out of that, which is fair enough. I mean, it's a very daunting project, what we're going to be doing. So I figured I would do it in a survival single player world, because I wanted to bring this back. So I figured, do I lose anything? No. So we might as well just do it here. And that project is going to be Minas Tirith, which is the big citadel in... sort of citadel. It has a citadel in it. It's the big, like, castle place in The Lord of the Rings in Gondor. It's this big white thing. An image of it has probably popped up if I did it right. But it's that. And we were going to be doing this based on a design we found online, which is really, really awesome. And it was really perfect. And except it's massive and uses millions of pieces of quartz, which is obviously not desirable. But I can't see how else to do it. We were going to do it with concrete then, but then I tested it with concrete and I really didn't like how it looked, so we decided we're not going to do it. But I'm going to do it here instead, as there's no time frame, there's no rules I have to abide by. I can just do this how I want to do it. So that's what we're going to be doing. And this is absolutely massive. It's about 800 blocks by 800 blocks, and will take up a lot of this mooshroom island, which is where we're going to be living, because I feel that the advantage of not having mobs is really, really awesome, and I adore the grass colour. So basically, I doubt you've noticed it, but this is actually the same seed as the Hermitcraft 5 world. And the reason for that is because the seed really is exceptionally good. It has everything we could ever need in it. So what I've done is I've moved the spawn closer to where we are now, which this is the island that Cub found's on. But obviously it's not going to be much of an island once we're done with it. But basically, I've moved the spawn closer to that. A map should come up with where the spawn is and where we are. And this area is really, really brilliant for a number of reasons. Down here we've got a guardian guardian temple over there, which we'll be using, and I'm actually planning on incorporating that into the build, but I'm not sure exactly how to do it. I really want to have it inside the mountain, but I think that'll destroy the spawn rates, so I'm not too sure on that. If you guys have any ideas, I'd love to hear. And then all the way over there we've got a witch farm, and then I believe that somewhere in this ocean also is a stronghold, so we can get to the end easily. So I think that this is a really, really great place to be basing, and that's why I figured we'll do it here, because I couldn't think of anywhere else I'd rather do it, honestly. And the Mooshroom Island obviously has so many benefits to it, so we're going to be using that as much as we can. So basically, that's my main plans for this. I'm not sure how regular it'll be. For a while, I think it's going to be pretty regular, because I'm pretty inspired right now. But it may drop on and off. I don't really know. You'll have to stick around and see. And I'm really hoping for this to go for a long time. Like, a really long time. Because I really want to get this whole project done, and to the standard that I'm envisioning it. But it'll take a long time, so who knows, we may have a couple hundred episodes of this in the end, but right now we've only got the one. So I've done a little bit of stuff to get started, because everyone's seen the whole spawning in and all that at the beginning of the world, So I'll just come over here. We've got a single chest. This is everything we've got. We got some diamonds because on my way over here I found a village and the blacksmith happened to have some diamonds in there, and we're also smelting up a ton of iron. So I'm going to get some more stuff set up and then we'll be back. Okay guys, so I've come down here into my mines. The staircase I've got is right up there. And I just decided to start a straight mine here. And right around the corner, instantly, we got some diamonds. So we're going to grab 3 of these, which is enough for a diamond pick, and then we're going to leave the rest here. So we are now in a position to make ourselves one of those fancy things, an enchanting table. So I'd really like to get fortune soon. So I'm going to get more stuff set up with those diamonds, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we've got our enchanting table here, but obviously no bookshelves yet. I'm also growing a tree up here because I need it, mycelium not to spread to wherever the tree is. So it's growing up there, but it's slow. So we're going to need a good number more bookshelves, which I think is just a waiting process for all of the sugarcane to grow, but it isn't a problem. We're patient. We will see when it grows, and it shouldn't be too long. Leather isn't really an issue because we're on a mooshroom biome, so it's pretty decent. So that means that we can go up to level 12, which isn't great. So then I've also found us a zombie spawner, or I believe it's a zombie spawner. I can hear them through the walls, and that makes me think it's a zombie spawner because I can see there's cobblestone there, so it's some kind of spawner. So I think we're going to head down there right now. I shouldn't have actually turned all those sticks into torches because I would have liked to upgrade my sword. And perfect timing on the tree growing, actually. I was about to ask, is it almost done? Can I get that last block? Oh my. There we go. So the reason that the tree is up here is the mycelium will spread to the dirt block if it's lower, and you can't place trees on mycelium, like saplings. It just doesn't work. So yeah, but not a problem. We've got it sorted out now. Okay, we got an iron sword going. This is good. I think we're ready to take on that spawner, and I think I'm going to make a quick XP farm where like I have to stand there and hit them, just so that we're ready for getting all that sugarcane grown, because I know for a fact that I want fortune as soon as possible, because the number of quartz we need is absurd, and an early fortune really makes a difference. And then I think after that we're going to go for an early beacon. So it's just down here. Also, I went the wrong way. I've turned the spawners up to 100, which is how it is on Hermitcraft, and I honestly feel there's not really much reason not to, because I mean, at this point in my Minecrafting career, I don't really care that much for waiting around, like trying to find spawners and just having tons of issues with it. So I think it's probably best to up it, and I'm okay with this. I hope you are too. If not, then well, you can't really do anything at this point. But yeah, they're turned up to 100, but I've only found one so far, obviously, which is this one. And I know I'll find more in the future, but the whole idea of this isn't to, like, get ourselves OP, it's to build Minas Tirith, and then, who knows, we could actually carry on after that, but that's a long time in the future, so we shouldn't think about it yet. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm just going to dig plenty of space out here, and then we'll just set up a really, really simple spawner. Okay guys, so I've thought about it a bit, and I think it's probably best if we build like a proper spawner where we bring them up and drop them, because I really don't see why not, because it's only water and signs that really costs, and a bit of digging, but you know, we can manage that. So I think that's probably what we're going to do, because we're quite low, so it's not like we're going to have issues going upwards. And I believe we're still in a mushroom island, so we won't have like too many problems with it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the mobs towards that back wall there, and then bring them down like over here somewhere. I need to see where the spawner is no longer in range, and then we'll figure that out. because obviously the mobs need to be dropped 8 blocks away from the spawner, because otherwise, like, they like, no more will spawn. So that's important. But yeah, we'll sort that out. So I'll grab more signs and stuff, and then we'll get to this spawner. It'll just be a very simple design. I probably won't even show it. Okay, so I've got a bunch of signs, and hopefully this will be more than enough, which would be preferable, or exactly enough, that would be equally preferable. But this is going to be pretty simple what we're setting up. So I'll just head back down to where it is, which is just down this way. Okay, so we're just down here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pull them up on this side, which means that actually we'll want an infinite water source back here just for easy access, I guess. There we go. And we're going to want a central channel right here, which they're all going to go along like that. Okay, so we're going to want water in the side bits here, and we're going to actually want signs in the middle, just to prevent the water from doing what it's currently doing, which is not what we want. So just like that, lovely. And then we get another water bucket and just get it in the middle, and then this will update everything. There we go. Okay guys, so I've got the full water streams in. So basically everything will move from here, down here, and along into this, and then straight up. I'm going to put a lava bucket down there, if I can. There we go. So that the big zombies will carry on up, but the babies will just get lavaed, because I don't want to build up of baby zombies there. So yeah, I figured I might as well do that. So I think that's going to work pretty well. And then I think that's pretty well everything. So I'm going to start by getting prepared to block this off, and hopefully this will work perfectly first try. So I just need to get those 2 blocks in there then. So luckily it's not a skeleton one, because skeleton ones are pretty bad for taking out the torches, because you may die. I'm actually going to pull a block down from on top, because we don't want anything to spawn on top and just sit there, because it'll prevent spawns. Okay, so let's pull out the rest of these torches now. That's all of them gone. And our first zombie has spawned, and let's see if he will arrive over here as he should. So this drop should be correct to bring them down to half a heart. It's not the end of the world if they're slightly higher health, because I'm going to be hitting them with a sword anyway for the sweeping edge. So it's not a huge problem, but I want them to be low. So our guys should be coming down any second now. Hopefully. Surprised we haven't seen him yet. Maybe my lava trap thing didn't work. No, he should be here by now, I think. Oh, yes, he should be. Let's have a look in here. Okay, let's disable that. Okay, we had a torch up here. What's happening down this end? Are they going up? Let's see. Oh my, they are going up. Maybe we're just being too impatient. Let's get our way back out of here. Oh my, hello. Okay, so now it should be completely dark. I think I've got all the torches this time. That was a bit of a derp, and we should have them here now though. This is what confuses me, why they're not here. So we saw them going up, which means they should be coming down. Okay, so what I've got up here is I've got a staircase entrance to be able to have a look at this, and I keep going the wrong way every single time, which is incredibly silly of me. And have I gone too far? No, I haven't. It's down here. So let's head right on up here, and let's see what the issue may be. because we saw that guy going up, so I can't see what's happening then. So as you can see up here, this is where they come across at the top. Let's see. So if we break out these blocks, there's none down there. Where are they? Are they stuck somewhere along this corridor, or have I missed a water source somewhere maybe? Let's see. I'm hearing a lot of them, like straight around that corner. So maybe they're not liking the corner very much. Or maybe the top bit they're getting stuck in some way. Let's have a quick look. Oh my, there are definitely a lot of them around there. Okay. Here we go, we're about to round the corner. Let's hope that they're not all about to attack me. They are right here. Oh, are they getting stuck on this block? They are. Which means we'll have to remove this block. And this block. Get another one in top there. There we go. Okay. So, we've got that all sorted out. And I'm very impressed that I managed to live there. That was actually pretty good. Okay. So now we should have all of our zombies coming down. I can just hit them and grab up all the XP. So I'll get some hoppers, some chests in here, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, so I've got some chests and some hoppers in here now, so it should be super easy now to just wait here and then hit them every now and then. We do have game rule entity cramming on, so that's a thing that we have to be careful of. So actually, in the top right there'll be a thing now that asks, do you want me to turn that on? Or well, keep that on, or do you want me to turn that off? Because I'd prefer to have it off, but it is a bit cheaty. So, tell me, please. Thank you. It's taking a long time because it's just a single zombie spawner. But then the sugarcane is becoming a bit of a problem. So I've decided I'm gonna go out for a village, and hopefully we'll find, like, something, some books and stuff. There should be one about 1,000 blocks in this direction, so we'll head over there now. Okay guys, so just in front of us is a village, so hopefully there'll be one of the houses with the books in it. That would be absolutely wonderful, as I would really appreciate them. I'm also going to grab some of these beetroots actually, because we don't have any of those yet, and we'll leave all the rest because we've got some of everything else. Not this one. There's a blacksmith. Let's hope that we get something good in here. Diamonds would be much appreciated. Nope. Obsidian, I'll take it. Take the helmet. Take all of it, actually. Not too bad. Would have preferred better, but you always do. Okay, wonderful. There's 2 of these. That means we'll have enough. And we don't have an axe. Can I make an axe? I can make an axe. Let's just craft up an axe quickly, because it makes no sense trying to do this without an axe, because it's very slow. I'm just going to make a stone one for now, because we'll get diamond ones eventually. But until then, I don't desperately need a ton of wood. What are you? Glass protection? Alright, I guess. Tons of books. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, that is great, actually. We'll cut down some trees as well, because we're going to need more wood to, like, use these books to make the bookshelves, because they're pretty useless in their current form, although some of them will be great for our enchants. So what we really want is Fortune 3. If we can get that, we're in such a good shape, because then we can use that to propel ourselves with more diamonds and more enchants and everything. Cartographer, what are you? You're a librarian. Silk Touch for 12. No, no, no. No, stand still. Stand still. Stand still, please. In the block. There you go. Lovely. Thank you very much. And then... Dum-da-dum. Lovely. He's covered up on top. And just going to screenshot those cords, because we're going to come get you one day. And you're going to be used to make me stuff like Silk Touch books. But obviously, right now I'd prefer Fortune 3, but I can't trade anything right now, so it's not a problem. 25, we'll cut down this tree and then we'll head back. It's quite a journey out here. As you can see, those are our rewards, and this is where our zombie spawner was. So you can see it's a big journey, but we'll head back now. We're probably actually going to come here to get villagers soon, because I'd like to set up breeding and all that ASAP, and then we can use those to do more projects, such as proper iron farms and everything. Eventually I'd like to get a Titan, but that's obviously a good bit in the future, as that's not a priority right now. Okay, we've got tons of stuff. We'll almost certainly had enough, so I'll head back and then we'll be back. Okay, so here we are returning back. As you can see, our tree has grown. Unfortunately, it's one of the horrible big ones, but we'll deal with that later. So we should have enough books to get our bookshelves up. Then I'll run down, grab level 30. Actually, we should grab it from mooshrooms, because we're going to need more leather anyway. So we may as well. Lovely. Just reversing the boat there so it's easier on the way out. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to need leather. Leather. Oh, we've already got it. Okay. Actually, no, we won't. No, we won't need leather, hopefully. We'll need tons of these, though. Wait, let's actually count how much we need. So, we need 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, with still tons of books left over. Great, so that is this all done. Sharpness 4. Oh yes, Fortune 3. Please. Yes, wonderful, perfect. Brilliant, and we don't have the levels. Mushrooms, give me levels. Quickly. Please, thank you. Okay, I ended up coming down here because the mushrooms just weren't cutting it. But we've got our level 30 now, which means we can get that Fortune 3 and we can end with mining those diamonds, which will be absolutely awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna grab up Fortune 3. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, that is exceptionally good. I'm very happy with that. Smite 4. Okay, so I think this one may have been a bit of a longer than normal one, and I'm sorry about that, but it is the first time and we did get a lot done. But if you did enjoy, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be sure to catch you next one. Peace.